Hey, what's going on, guys? I just wanted to make a quick little video, do a little update, and I had my buddy Orman, if you remember him. He was a high elf enchanter. He was asking me, why did I stop playing P99, and I just, thought I'd tell everybody and explain the details about that. And I just want to show you guys where I'm at right now, because I'm trying to hide. I don't want nobody to see me. Check this out. Yeah, super sketchy. But here, let's get to it. Here we go. While I said multiple times that Everquest is one of the best MMOs and my favorite MMO I've ever played, but here's why. I haven't really been playing it lately. Number one is I really don't have time. It's just a really big time investment. Any MMO is. My daughter's 4 years old now, and she needs me at the drop of a hat. She's a daddy's girl. When I was typing this out, these notes, she literally interrupted me over the course of 10 minutes, probably once every minute. That's what kids do, but that's just draining, especially when I'm trying to make a video or trying to concentrate, blah blah blah. And then my wife too, there's just things, responsibilities that need to be done. She needs my support as well. Right now, if you couldn't tell by the intro, we are in South America. It's not a rich place. We have to do a lot of things by hand, so it just adds on another hour of work a day that we didn't have to do in America. That really just drains us mentally and physically. And then having a 4-year-old, and she started college again, so she's gone all day, so I'm a stay-at-home dad taking care of my daughter during the day. So yeah, I've still been gaming, making other videos, playing single player stuff, because I can just pause easy. Or if I'm playing a multiplayer game like Gears of War, it's just like a 5-10 minute match, boom, I'm done. But with Everquest, if you die, you lose all your stuff, you lose your XP. You're in a group, hey guys, I gotta go, I don't know when to be back. I don't want to be one of those guys. I don't like when guys go AFK all the time. Once in a while, fine, totally normal, but I don't want to be that guy. So it's just, I don't want to invest, because I need to focus in what I'm doing. And if I can't focus, I gotta stop every 5, 10, 20 minutes. It's just draining. Adds anxiety on top of already an anxious person, which I don't need. So that's the first gripe. Secondly is I made a shaman because I want to use a hammer and crack skulls. But I'm level 40 now, and people keep telling me, dude, why don't you root rot? Why don't you root rot? And it's like, I know about root rotting, I know it's good, but that's the meta. For anyone who knows my channel, I hate metas. I don't support them. I understand why they're meta, because they're good, they work, I get it, but I like to experiment, and if I can't experiment, then I'm just gonna try something else, experiment again. I don't like to follow guides, I don't like metas. So everybody keeps telling me to root rot. It's like, yeah, I know it's good, but I wanted to crack skulls and buff, and I did till I'm level 40. So now it's like, well, I gotta transition, which I mentioned in my last video. So yeah, it's just disheartening, but it's valid. I get it, root rotting is good, and the game is 25 years old. So it's like, yeah, there's not going to be any new things. Everybody's tried everything before. And then also, I'm level 40, and now I played most of the game solo, grouping up every once in a while. I really like that, because I can do it at my own pace, kind of read a book while I'm resting, that kind of thing. But now I'm forced to be in a group if I want good XP. Yeah, I can still solo spots, I know, but they're really dangerous, or they're really slow, if they're all greens or whatever. Which I'm not doing that. If I'm going to play, I want to be making progress constantly. And then another thing about being in groups, sometimes people will be total a-holes. Maybe they don't even realize they're doing it. That's when it's the worst, is they think they're helping, or they think, like the one guy, I don't know if you remember my other videos, this guy kept telling me to mez. I've never even bought a mez. I still got the level 1 mez. He's having me do it. He's like, oh dude, you didn't mez this, mez this, mez this, and his charm is so crappy, it's working 30 seconds. So I'm constantly mezzing this mob, and it's like, I don't want to do that. I want to buff. I want to like do damage. Like I don't want to sit and mez your dumb mobs so you can charm. Like that's the dumbest build. Like if your build is like built on charming things, shh, baby, I'm making a video. Sorry, I can't. I've been doing this for 4.5 minutes. See, that's what I mean. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Can't even talk for 5 minutes without being interrupted. I know. Hi, I love you, but I was just talking about this in this video. I know. Bug has been so needy all day, so I'm sorry. I'm trying to make a video and I can't. Thank you, but this is recorded, so this is yeah. I can't stop now. Okay. And yeah, I met a few really good dudes. Oh, I wasn't done about the last thing. See, that's what I mean. Now my whole train of thought has been thrown off. Um, or some people are AFK, like they're AFK like chronically, and it really makes me angry, and it should make everybody else angry too. They're just sucking up XP doing nothing. That really makes me upset. Yeah, if you're in a group, you need to be cooperating. Like, you've got AFK a little bit, yeah, it's totally understandable, you know. But if you're AFK the whole time, like, dude, screw you. I don't like you. But, yeah, and then just, like, even in the chat and stuff, like, you just the air, there's, like, a palpable depression, like, in the environment in some places. Like, sometimes I'll say hi to people, like, wanting to talk, because this is the first time I played this game. This is awesome. You know, they played it 20 years ago. They've been playing it for 20 years. I get it. It's not fun anymore. You just do it because you don't know anything else. You're trying to capture that nostalgia. I get it. You know, but it's like, I just don't like that. Like, I'm excited to play, and I'm talking to guys, and they just ignore you, or they're just like, yeah. You know, not everybody's like that, but it's pretty common. I know, you know, people are older, and they've been playing the game for 20 years, but it's like, I want to do something fun. I want to do something new, and it is for me, but everybody else around me is like, whatever, like, this guy's dumb. I don't, you know, I don't really want to deal with that. And just then there's the other side of the spectrum where people are very immature, you know, and I don't like that. Yeah, I'm young, but I don't like people my age. That's why most of my good friends are like 5, 10, 15 years older than me. I'm young, yeah, younger, 28, younger. But yeah, some people my age, even older, they're just so immature, and their humor is like brain dead. So yeah, it's just the other side of the spectrum too, of course. So you want to play with your buddies, but your buddies are doing, you know, real life things just like you are. So it's just hard to get a group of your buddies together. Yeah, and my main thing is I would like to start a new server. I want to be around when the server starts. You know, I was talking to this with Orman too. Like, Green has been out for years now. Like, when I joined Green, everybody was already level 60. They had multiple level 60s. Every time I go to the tunnels and try to buy something, there's like nothing for my level, because everybody's selling max level stuff for like a whatever, how much gold or whatever, platinum. So it's like you can't even get new stuff. You can find groups, but it's like you have to try. I like when things are organic. It feels more natural and rewarding, not like, oh hey guys, I need a group, and then it's like people feel obligated to do it just to not let their favorite game die. Like, I don't like that. You know, if it's not organic, it doesn't feel real to me. That's just me though. Oh, my daughter's yelling for me again now. Um, but yeah, I know if there's a new server, it's gonna be full. There's not gonna be, honey, wait a minute, daddy's busy. See what I mean? Like, it's been 3 minutes since I was interrupted last. Um, just wait a minute, Sweepy. Daddy's busy, I'm not done yet. And yeah, when I made my shaman, I didn't know anything. I didn't do any research. I just read the description. It's like, ooh, I can use a hammer and cast magic. Like, heck yeah, let's go. So next time, I'll know a little better what to do. Everything will be a little faster. I'll know what I want, what I need, that kind of thing. So I just wanted anybody, if you're still watching, you know, what your opinion? What do you think kind of class I would like? You know, I would like to go wizard, but I know wizards are really not desirable in groups because their time to rest is like quite long, and they just kind of do that kind of thing. So they're more solo oriented, which I like soloing, but I like to group sometimes too. And then I know druids, people say go druid. Well, it's like druids, the only way they can solo later is by kiting, and I hate kiting. I hate watching druids run around in circles. Like, if that's your thing, cool, man. I'm so happy for you that you think that's cool. But for me, I hate that. You know, that's why I like my buff bonk shot because I could buff up and just crack skulls, you know, and cast a nuke every once in a while. You know, that's what I like to do. I don't like to run around and have all this extra stuff. You got to be more aware because you don't want to pull more mobs. Or what when you're kiting with a druid, you do. But that's what I mean. If you make one mistake, like you're dead. So I don't really want to play like that. It's too much stress on an already anxious, you know, person with responsibilities. And then tank. I want to be a tank, but tanks they need to be pulling, and it's very easy to die when you're a tank if you pull too many. And it's like I did that one time in the castle or whatever. If anybody remembers that, and I hated it. It just made me anxious, and it's like half of the group was AFK, so they get to sit on their ass and do nothing, while I gotta go and look for mobs to individually pull. And it was my first time, so it was a little, you know, worse, obviously, than an experienced pillar, but like, I just didn't like it. And I was taking all the aggro, so if somebody didn't heal me in time, I would start to get super anxious, like, because if I go down, they run. They're fine. I hate that. Like, you know, we all go down together, or no, just let the tank go down. Like, I don't want that to be me. So yeah, just more stress on an already stressed individual. It's not smart. And I played a cleric in Quorum, but that's so dependent on a group. After level 10, like, you need a group, and it's like, I like helping people, but it's just so repetitive. Like, you just heal, you sit and you heal. It got old really quick. But that's Quorum in general. I prefer P99. And then Necro, I would like to do a Necro. That's kind of really cool, but it's evil. So it's like I don't really know any evil places, so I'd have to learn the game again from the other side, which I want to do eventually. But as of right now, it's like I haven't played in many months, so it's like I don't want to learn all the evil places and where I can and can't go and that kind of thing. And then, yeah, just let me know in the comments, you know, if you think a new server will open, if you want a new server to open, what classes you like, what classes you think I'll like, you know, just your opinions on the whole thing, you know, just that kind of stuff. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in game. Eventually, I might keep playing my shaman. I'm not sure. I think about EverQuest all the time, but it's like I don't have the time. Like right now, like I gotta go talk to my wife and explain to her what I'm doing because she just got home from college. My daughter needs me to. She wants to watch something. I don't know what she wants, and then it's gonna be dinner time, and then we gotta do the dishes, and then we gotta do the laundry by hand, and then it's gonna be late, and I'm gonna be tired, and I already have a headache, and it's like, yeah, it's just adult stuff, like, you know, that I can't do right now effectively. So that's just the main thing why I've been playing EverQuest.